I wouldn't say anticipate those threes being wide open. I just, taking what the defense was giving me, trusting in my teammates to find me in the right spots and just trusting my shot and knocking them down.
As a team, when you guys get off to a start like that, how do you try to keep that rolling? And what was that like when you're playing a team like this and you get off to a start like that? What does that feel like?
Well, it feels good. I mean, we worked really hard this summer. We came together as a team. We knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. They got a great coaching staff at Villanova. Obviously, 2 national championships in the past, I don't know how many years, so we knew it was going to be a hard game. So we just wanted to stick together throughout the runs. And we just came out, we had a groove going into the game. We knew it was going to be a good game when people come out like that. So we just kind of knew from there we was going to have a good game.
For you personally, the way you came out attacking, you've talked about getting your feet underneath you a little bit. Why were you able to be as effective as you were, especially early in some of those plays?
My teammates kind of calmed me down. I get kind of anxious. I was still trying to get my rhythm back. So it's kind of shout out to my teammates, honestly. They always kind of calm me down, let me know everything's going to be okay, that I don't have to prove anything. I'm able to play at this level with my teammates and things like that. So, I was just, like I said, I'm just getting my rhythm back, trying to get my teammates involved. And tonight I just had a good game attacking the rim, getting to the basket and creating for others.
When you have such a hot start like that, I think at one point you guys are shooting above 70%. What's the key? I know you had the little lull right before halftime, but to sustain that and not let a team back into the game and kind of have things turn.
I think with us, it's special because I think our team's very deep and very skilled throughout our whole roster. I think our scrimmage team did a very good job of getting us ready for this game and helping us prepare for the opposing team's offense and stuff like that. So. We really came out just stuck with the game plan, and we knew we had a big start because we've been starting games off slow and stuff like that. So, us young guys just relied on the leaders, and they did their thing. And I feel like we did a good job of coming off the bench and keeping that energy up.
And we talked to you, Dwayne, yesterday. We talked to Chris. We talked about the what this could mean for the program, getting a top 10 team, getting a crowd like this in here. To go out and put on a performance like that, what does that say about you guys, and how do you build on this going forward?
We're gonna bring everything we got every time we step on the floor, especially on the home floor. We're gonna protect our house. We're gonna protect the Buckeye Nation. We're gonna do what we do. So like I said, we're gonna come out and we're gonna trust the game plan. DJ said it. We're gonna trust each other, trust the coaches, trust one another, and it pays dividends.
DJ and CJ, both of you guys seemed like you were getting downhill at a pretty good clip for most of the game and were just kind of aggressive from the start. Could each of you guys maybe explain a little bit just how aggressiveness factors into your game and maybe the mentality you each have when you're out there?
That was kind of our game plan going into it. We just knew that they were going to switch a lot, so we'd have maybe some mismatches and be able to use our speed and get to the rim and make plays. So I think the guards did a very good job of that, and we're able to make plays for other players and get into the paint.
I just feel like it just puts pressure on the defense. You know what I'm saying? When you got 2 or 3 guards on the floor that can get to the rim, it just kind of helps our offense, and it kind of frees up Caleb and things like that to be able to get post touches, paint touches, be able to get the inside-out threes for Dwayne, like for example. So just us being aggressive just creates a lot for our offense, whether it's transition, half court, getting open threes, getting paint touches, getting post touches, and things like that. So it kind of just opened up the offense.
DJ, what was going through your head there after that dunk? You had a pretty mean look on your face.
No, yeah. I just knew we needed a big play, and it was a good pass by good play call by Coach. First of all, great pass by my boy Kyle, and he just put me in a great situation to make a play, and I did that, and I didn't really know how to react from that. It was fun. It was fun, celebrating with my teammates and just being able to play the game I love.
CJ, what's going through your mind up there when Dwayne hits a couple threes to open the game, and how does that help the rest of the offense kind of get settled?
He kind of prepared for this moment. He's always in the gym. He's always working. In practice, we know what he can do. We all believe in him. So, when you kind of see it, you're not really, shocked by it because we know what he's capable of doing. And it was just one of the games he was feeling it. You got to feed the hot hand and just give him the ball in his spots and let him make plays and things like that. So he kind of carried us through that first 4 minutes of the game. He just kind of set the tone from there. So.
And then you hit a three. Also, how does that open up the rest of the offense when you guys are hitting from the perimeter to start?
That just kind of made them want to guard the perimeter more, so that gives Caleb his opportunities to get post touches, make sure he gets his, he has mismatches a lot throughout games. So just being able to open the floor and have them guard the three-point line kind of tougher, gave him angles to get around the rim, get free throws, get us to the 1-and-1 and things like that. So it just kind of helped the offense.
Dwayne, Villanova, other than 3 drives at the tail end of the first half, could not get inside. How were you able to make them a flat-footed team all night?
They're a very good team, and they can shoot the ball at a high level. So, and during our preparation and the 2 practices that we had, we worked on getting on the catch. And once you take away the catch and shoot, just take one step back and just stay in front of the ball, wall up, and make them make a tough shot. And I think we did that pretty well tonight. And it's credit to Coach T and his defensive scout and defensive edit and all that good stuff. So.
And just for any of the players, what did you guys find out about yourselves tonight? Because this was a big national TV game.
I feel like we found out that we're very hungry. We've been very hungry all season long, and I think we have things to prove. We got a lot of things to learn, a lot of things to build upon, but I feel like we're playing pretty good basketball right now, and we're playing together as a unit. And I'm having a great time on the floor with my teammates, and I think as long as that keeps going forward, I feel like we'll continue to learn and continue to progress from there.
CJ, you had talked about a 2-to-1 assist-turnover ratio as being good, and tonight you had, I think, 7 assists and 1 turnover. Why today were you feeling more comfortable out there? Why was your play? It seemed like it was a step up today.
I just came into the game focused. It was just a point of emphasis. Coach Ho always, makes that a thing in practice when we're scrimmaging and doing things like that. So I just wanted to just keep getting better at it. I started in practice, just be able to make the right plays, not rushing anything, and just trying to get my teammates the ball at the right time and the right spacing for them to get the right shots and, get it in their spots. And tonight, it was just one of those nights, and we were just flowing. So, I was going with the flow of the game, honestly.
Dwayne, I think you guys started last year with a 12-1 record, and then obviously you went through some struggles in January and February and whatnot. When you have a win like tonight, obviously you want to celebrate it, and it says something about where you are right now. But having gone through that last year, what did that teach you, and how can you use that going forward this year?
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna enjoy it while it lasts for the rest of the night, and obviously we got to get back to work, and we're gonna take everything that we've done good. And run with it, but also look at everything that we did bad tonight, and we're going to learn from that, and we're going to analyze it, learn from it, and then forget about it. We're going to move on. And last year, like you said, we were 12-1, and it was pretty high. And during the seasons, there's ups and downs. That's the main thing I learned from last year's season. You just got to stick with it and stick to it every day and practice, go hard, follow what coach is saying, and just and do it together and do it as one.
One on the back, then Steven. For any 3 of you guys, what does this say about Ohio State basketball being a top 10 team like Villanova by 25 points? What does it say to the rest of the college basketball world?
Kind of what DJ said. We just kind of got a chip on our shoulder right now. We're focused, and we're just trying to get better each and every day in practice and games, and just come together as 1 through 15 that's on our roster, and we just want to keep getting better and keep proving that we can play at a high level.
CJ.
Like DJ said, we're hungry. I think that hit it on the head, and that chip on our shoulder is more than ever. And just to the people that are behind us, and we give credit to them, and we're gonna stay as a unit in the locker room. We're gonna stay as one, and we're gonna do it together.
CJ, I was watching you guys before the game warm up, and I know you guys were paying attention to what Villanova was over there doing. And then during the game, especially early, you guys were really animated. We asked you guys yesterday about just like how much more important this game was. Was there anything said, maybe in practice or in the locker room before you came out today, just regarding this game?
To be honest, we just kind of knew it was going to be a tough game. They're a top 10 team for a reason. Villanova's a really great team, have really great players in the coaching staff, so we knew it was going to be a really good game. We knew it was going to be high intense. The students was there. It was a great environment to play in. We were just focused, and we just came out with that focused mindset and just kind of took over from there.
One of you can answer this question. What's been more impressive, his answers today or that dunk?
His dunk.
Really?
That was crazy. I ain't going to lie to you.
Both.
Both.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, let's go.